Hello everyone, JulioToyReviews here, and this is a review of the Kamen Rider X8 Level Up 08 Chanbara Gamer and Sports Gamer set. So much like Gekito's Robots or Doremi 5B, Level Up 08 includes the games that the riders use in Level 3, in this case Giri Giri Chanbara and Shakuriki Sports. These games are used by Kamen Riders Laser and Gem, who funny enough, Gem ends up killing Laser in the Christmas special. But anyways, this set includes the Shakuriki Sports bike, the armor robot for Giri Giri Chanbara, and the 2 level 3 belts for the figures. So, let's get on with this review. So first let's start with Shakuriki Sports, which belongs to Kamen Rider Gem, and you can see that I already have my Gem figure in the background. So over here is Shakuriki Sports, and if Gem doesn't want to fall, and you can see that it's basically a pink and green bike. Which this color scheme fits better with X8, but I think it looks pretty good on Gem as well. You can see the face over here. This front part can turn. This part can fold in for when we combine it with Gem. This part can also turn. This is what's going to become the helmet. This will become the chest piece. And that's basically all there is to it. And now we'll flip it over, take off the little stopper thing, flip up the armor and the helmet, flip this down, and grab Gem, and snap it on. Whoops. And the helmet does sometimes fall out. Hold up. There we go. And there are these pegs here as well that you could be able to plug in. But you could still get this to hold on pretty stable without the pegs. And over here is Gem Shakuriki Sports, and he looks pretty nice. He actually looks just like in the show. Whoops, I forgot one detail. The belt over here, you're going to take it off. And there are 2 of these that come with this set, the level 3 belts. And you just attach it over here. And now we have Shakuriki Sports Gem. And he actually looks pretty nice. I like how they have the whole thing of like black, pink, green. The color scheme is all over the place, but it actually looks pretty cool. Considering the fact that like it's supposed to be extreme. But yeah. And over here, you could be able to take off the tire and do Gem's final attack in this form, the critical strike. And as I mentioned, you don't really need the pins over here for this to be stable. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. You don't really need the pins to plug into the shoulders for Gem to be stable with the armor. And that's basically everything that there is to Shakuriki Sports. So now let's get on to the next level 3 form, Giri Giri Chanbara. So over here we have Giri Giri Chanbara, and just like with Gem, I already have Laser in here just in case. But over here you can see that Giri Giri Chanbara is in its little robot mode. And it really doesn't look good in the robot mode. For some reason I don't like it too much, unlike Gekito's Robots. So you can see it over there. The articulation, well, if you could call it articulation, because all these pieces keep falling off. You have the arms over here. These will bend because these are the legs for Laser. And yeah, it just keeps falling off. But now let's combine it with Laser, and what you're going to do is that you're going to take off his bike parts, going to split his legs, turn over his head. You're going to grab these pieces over here. You're basically going to disassemble everything, but you're going to grab these pieces, which are supposed to be his legs, and take off these pieces as they're going to be useful later, and you're going to attach them in. And I don't think the order really matters for the legs, because there's not really a curve that tells you whether this goes on the left or on the right. So stand them up. Well, if he even wants to stand, grab this. These will become his arms, even though they were the legs for the robot. Lift up these panels, attach them, grab these pieces over here. And if I could take this off, because this part is going to become the mask eventually, but this will become the belt part. Whoops. Again, it's kind of hard to do this. I think this goes on the other side actually. Yeah. Lift up the arm, attach this over here. There's some grooves in here in which you attach the belt. Hold on, I got this confused. Yeah, the thing is these pieces are a pain in the butt to put in. Let me just... I'm sorry I'm taking this long. It's just these pieces over here are really a pain. Oh, there it is. Grab this piece. Attachment there. If it even wants to go in there, I swear. You know what? Let me just cut here.
One eternity later.
Alright, so I think I managed to fit it in. There, finally! Oh my god. This piece is a pain in the butt. And now you grab the mask. We're going to attach it. There's some little grooves inside the head that you can't really see. Let me just stand them up properly. And you're going to grab the Gashikon Sparrow and put it in the hand. And you could also split the Gashikon Sparrow as well, but I prefer to keep in this mode for now. And over here we have level 3 Laser, which the one thing I could say is he finally has some articulation. But yeah, I actually really like this form because not just because it gives Laser arms and legs, but it just looks really nice. And I like the whole samurai look that they're going for, considering that Giri Giri Chanbara is based off a samurai video game, like the Samurai Jack video game. And I forgot to mention this earlier, but you probably would have figured it out, that Shakurigi Sports is based on a bunch of sports games. But over here we have Laser level 3, and he looks really nice. For articulation, you have the arms over here which can bend. They can move around as well because this is on a ball joint. You have the legs, which can bend. And they could go around as well, but it's kind of blocked by this. Oh, and I forgot one thing. The level 3 bell. Silly me. And if this piece pops off one more goddamn time. Alright, and on the back, you can see Laser over there. You can see that in the mask part over here, you could barely see the eyes, which I don't really say it's a con. For some reason, it doesn't bother me. But anyways, what I said earlier about the Gashikon Sparrow splitting, there you go. And now you could have him hold each part in each hand. And now he is ready to battle, and he looks amazing. So that is it for Giri Giri Chanbara, and that's it for Level Up 08 in general. So overall, Level Up 08 is a great set, and I would recommend it if you're collecting the Level Up figures for X8. Shakurigi Sports and Giri Giri Chanbara are two of my favorite Level 3 forms, so I had to pick this up. Not to mention that the latter finally gives Laser some articulation. And what makes these sets fun is how you can use them with the other rider figures to create some interesting combos. So if you're a fan of Laser again, this is a must-have. Or if you don't want this set but you want Laser to have limbs, I would recommend picking up Level Up 10, which is Dragon Knight Hunter Z. But that's all for Level Up 08. So what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, I'm JulioToyReviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to also follow me on social media. Well, until next time,